Hi everybody, I am Dr. Vinay Kumar. Today I am going to tell you a story and you will understand the message that I want to convey to you at the end of the story. So listen to it very carefully. Once there was a king, and usually the kings wanted to know how the subjects were leading their life, whether they are leading a very happy life or having any misery or anything else. This particular king was very kind towards his people, so wanted to find out how his subjects were. So one evening he went outside along with his ministers and guards. They just walked from one house to another house. The people received him very respectfully and started talking to him all the things that they wanted to get. And many of them told that they are not very happy. They had one problem or the other problem in their life. The king started thinking, why my subjects are not very happy? Why are they suffering? What can I do to make them happy? And then he was a bit disappointed by listening to these people because nobody was telling that they were happy. And then they went to the next house, and there was a person sitting outside, a poor farmer sitting outside. So the king asked him, hello, how are you? Are you all right? Are you happy? And this person told, yes, your majesty, I am very happy. He stood up, bowing to the king, and then replied very, very courteously, very respectfully. So the king asked him, this is the first time I am listening to a person telling that he was happy. And so he just wanted to find out more about the farmer. So he asked, what do you do for a living? So the farmer told, I am a farmer. I do the work in somebody's farm. I get a meager amount, and with that I am happy. I am leading a very peaceful and comfortable life. So the king again asked him, you tell that you get a meager amount, and with that amount you lead a peaceful and comfortable life. How do you do that? So the farmer told, see, as soon as I get some amount, I divide that into 4, and one part I repay my loan, one part I invest for my future, one part I use it for donations, and one part I spend it for doing my duties and responsibilities. So the king did not understand anything else. The king asked, can you just explain it once again? So the farmer told, your majesty, please come with me. Come inside my house. This is my little hut. So come inside. So the king went inside the hut. It was a small hut with 2 rooms with a partition in between. And as soon as he entered, there were 2 people sitting there, very old people. And the farmer introduced him. Your majesty, these are my parents, my aged father and mother. One part I spent for these people. They are the ones who took care of me right from my childhood up to now. And I am bound to repay that. So this I take it as my loan. I repay my loan amount every month. As soon as I get my wages, one part is spent for repaying this loan. And the majesty was a bit curious. He asked, what about your second part? Then they saw a small boy sitting in another corner of that room. Then the farmer introduced, your majesty, this is my son. And I spent one part for his education. And that is my investment for the future. When he studies and when he becomes something in the future, he will take care of me. So that is my investment for the future. Then His Majesty asked, what about your third part and the fourth part? Please come inside. He went inside the room, and there he found a lady sitting, a sad-faced lady. And the farmer told His Majesty, Your Majesty, this is my sister. She lost her husband about 2 years back. And since that is my sister, I take care of her now. She has 2 little children too, and I take care of them. And that's my donation to them. I do the service to them. Because she doesn't have anybody, it's my duty to take care of my sister. So my third part of the wage goes to her. Okay, what about the fourth part? He showed another lady, and the farmer introduced, this is my wife, Your Majesty. She came to my life, and it is my duty and responsibility to take care of her, because she has come from her house to me. So it's my duty to keep her happy. So the fourth part is to fulfill my duty and responsibility. So one part I keep to repay my loan, that is spending for my parents. Second part, I invest in my future, that is my child's study. Third part, I give donation or do social service, that is to take care of my sister. And the fourth part, I spend it for my family or my wife, because she has come to my life. So that's my duty and responsibility to take care of her. And you see, as soon as I get my wage, I divide that into 4 parts and I spend it very wisely. And what else do I require? I have everything. I am happy and contented. So I lead a peaceful life, a comfortable life. I don't want any other things, Your Majesty. The king understood. He came outside. He was a wiser man than when he was going inside the house. The farmer had taught him a lesson. It's not in what we have that make us happy. It is in spending or using that thing very wisely that makes us happy. And there's a small other message also in that. Make somebody else happy and automatically you will be happy. Just like the farmer making his parents, his sister, his wife and the whole family happy, he is contented. He is leading a peaceful and comfortable life. That is what it matters. Not the amount of money, not the quantity that matters, but the quality of life that he spends, that matters a lot. The king was a wiser man when he reached back the palace, and he knew how to make his subjects happy. I hope you got the message. It's not in earning money that brings happiness, but using that money in a wise way, in the useful way, that makes each one happy. And this is the message that I have to tell you today. See you again in my next video. If you like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to watch all the videos that I send to you. Thank you very much. Bye. Take care.